Sarah Brightman and her husband Samuel had a love that transcended time and boundaries. From the moment they met, there was an undeniable spark, an unspoken connection that drew them closer with each passing day. Their love story was one for the ages, filled with moments of laughter, tears, and unwavering support. Sarah, an ambitious and driven woman, had always dreamed of making a mark in the corporate world. She had worked tirelessly to climb the ladder of success, showcasing her talent and determination. Finally, her efforts paid off when she received news of a significant promotion, a well-deserved recognition of her hard work and dedication. The air was charged with excitement and anticipation as Sarah shared the news with Samuel, her ever-supportive husband. His eyes lit up with pride and admiration for his accomplished wife. Samuel was a pillar of strength, not only in Sarah's life but also in their community. He possessed a warm and nurturing spirit that drew people to him, and his unwavering support fueled Sarah's ambitions. They were a true power couple, complementing each other's strengths and celebrating every milestone together. The Japan vacation they had planned to celebrate Sarah's promotion was a testament to their commitment to cherishing life's precious moments. They had dreamt of strolling through the vibrant streets of Tokyo, admiring the cherry blossoms in full bloom, and immersing themselves in the rich culture of a country they had longed to visit. The excitement and anticipation in their hearts were palpable as they counted down the days to their departure, cherishing the prospect of quality time together, away from the demands of work and everyday life. The day before their departure, Samuel surprised Sarah with a beautifully wrapped gift. Inside was a delicate necklace, a symbol of their unbreakable bond. Sarah's eyes welled up with tears as she fastened the necklace around her neck, feeling Samuel's love and presence with her every step of the way. Samuel, ever the optimist, encouraged Sarah to dream big and never settle for anything less than what she deserved. His unwavering belief in her abilities fueled her determination and fueled her drive to excel in her career. With each accomplishment, Sarah would look into Samuel's eyes, seeing the unwavering support and love that ignited her spirit. Little did they know that their world was about to be shattered in the most unimaginable way. Fate had a tragic twist in store for them, one that would test the very limits of their love and resilience. As Sarah was packing her bags for Japan, Samuel left the house to go for a walk and get a takeaway coffee for the drive to the airport. Samuel found himself in a situation where his innate goodness was tested. Samuel, ever the gentleman, had made it his habit to assist those in need. Walking through the bustling city, he noticed an elderly lady struggling to cross the busy street. Without a moment's hesitation, he approached her with a warm smile, offering his arm for support. The old lady, grateful for his assistance, leaned on Samuel as they navigated the crosswalk. However, amidst their slow progress, the lady dropped her handbag, its contents spilling onto the pavement. Samuel's kind-hearted nature kicked into high gear as he bent down to retrieve the scattered belongings, his eyes focused on restoring order. In that fateful moment, Samuel's gaze lifted and his heart sank. He noticed a car hurtling toward them at an alarming speed, the driver seemingly unaware of the impending danger. Time slowed as adrenaline coursed through Samuel's veins. Without a second thought, he pushed the bewildered old lady out of harm's way, his body taking the brunt of the collision. The screeching tires and the sickening thud echoed through the air as Samuel's heroic act played out before the horrified onlookers. The impact was severe, leaving him sprawled on the ground, his life slipping away with each fading heartbeat. It was a sacrifice born out of love, a selfless act that would forever change the lives of those left behind. News of Samuel's tragic accident spread like wildfire, gripping the community in a somber embrace. Strangers, touched by his bravery, whispered his name with reverence, their hearts heavy with grief for a man they had never known. The old lady whose life he had saved wept tears of gratitude mingled with sorrow, forever marked by the valiant sacrifice that had spared her life. Sarah, upon receiving the devastating news, crumbled under the weight of her grief. She clung to the memories of their love, their laughter, and the dreams they had woven together. The days that followed were a blur of tears, funeral preparations, and a deep sense of loss that threatened to consume her. Amidst the somber atmosphere of the funeral, Sarah stood as a beacon of strength, her face etched with both sorrow and pride. Friends and family gathered to pay their respects, sharing stories of Samuel's kindness, his infectious smile, and the unwavering love he had bestowed upon Sarah. The eulogies echoed through the hallowed halls, painting a vivid portrait of a man who had touched countless lives in his short time on earth. A week after the funeral, as the numbing grip of grief began to loosen its hold, Sarah received news that would forever intertwine joy and sadness in her heart. She discovered she was carrying Samuel's child, a tiny beacon of hope amidst the darkness. It was a bittersweet revelation, for Samuel had longed to become a father, his dreams of nurturing a family forever cut short. In the quiet moments of solitude, Sarah would often find herself speaking to Samuel, her voice carrying whispers of love and longing. She would place her hand on her growing belly, imagining Samuel's touch, and draw strength from the shared bond they would forever carry. And in her heart, she vowed to honor Samuel's legacy by raising their child with the same love and selflessness he had embodied. 3 years passed, and Sarah gradually adapted to life as a single mother, although the void left by Samuel's absence never diminished. Sarah's mother, seeing her daughter's enduring pain, insisted she takes a night off and enjoys an evening with her closest friends. With her mother looking after the child, Sarah agreed, and they decided to dine at a charming restaurant. As the evening unfolded, laughter and conversation filled the air. Sarah's friends did their best to lift her spirits, reminding her of the love she still carried within her. Suddenly, amidst the hustle and bustle of the restaurant, Sarah's gaze shifted to a solitary figure sitting at a table. Her heart skipped a beat as she recognized the face she had longed to see for 3 agonizing years. It was Samuel. Disbelief washed over Sarah as she struggled to comprehend the impossible. Was it a hallucination? Could her heart be playing tricks on her weary soul? Overwhelmed by emotions, she rose from her seat and stepped toward him, only to collapse, overcome by a mix of astonishment and disbelief. Sarah awakened, surrounded by concerned faces, her friends hovering anxiously over her. Amongst them, her eyes caught a familiar gaze, the deep, loving eyes of her late husband. Confusion and wonder swirled within her as she realized she wasn't dreaming. Samuel was truly there, in the flesh, against all odds. With trembling hands, she reached out to touch his face, confirming his tangible presence. The warmth of his touch, the solidity of his being, erased any doubts that haunted her. Tears streamed down Sarah's face as she whispered his name, a mix of disbelief and overwhelming joy flooding her heart. With a gentle voice, he began to explain the incredible truth that lay before them. He revealed that he was Samuel's identical twin brother, Daniel, and he explained that he had a strained relationship for years. A misunderstanding had driven them apart, causing a deep rift that left them estranged. Daniel confessed his remorse, the weight of the regret he carried for the lost years of brotherhood. As he poured out his heart, he told Sarah that he yearned to be a part of his brother's child's life, to make amends and be part of the family. Sarah, still grappling with the astounding revelations, listened intently, her heart both swelling with hope and breaking with the weight of the past. She understood the profound significance of this moment, the opportunity to heal wounds and forge new connections that had seemed impossible before. With a tender smile, Sarah shared the news that her child, her precious boy, had been named Samuel after his father. It was a way to honor his memory and keep his spirit alive. Tears of both joy and sadness mingled on their cheeks as they embraced, their embrace a poignant mixture of love, longing, and newfound possibilities. If this video gave you value, I would love it if you could like and subscribe.